I swear I get so damn high, no, I'm not trying to conversate. I swear I get so damn high, I give no fucks about what you say. I swear I get so damn high, I feel like I can levitate. I swear I get so damn high, I take my skill out on a date. Cause you know it ain't no telling when I gotta make a play. So I keep a couple baggies, roll a blunt up for the weight. Had to cut my old plug off cause he could not keep up the pace. I've been running up a check, but you know this is not a race.
Hold up, boot up, bitch, boot up. Hold up,
hold up, boot up, bitch, boot up. Hold up, hold up, boot up, bitch, boot up. Hold up, boot up, bitch, boot up. I'm smoking Zookie straight from cookies. Yes, I smoke it to the face. And if your paper's straight, then you know you can come and get a taste. Cause you be smoking out them bags with that weed that be replaced. I told my plug to send some extras. Yeah, you know some just in case. If you smoking like I'm smoking.
Like I was saying, he's one of the most genuine individuals I've met, man. Shout out my boy Polo. Like I said, he do stuff at Charm Lounge. And then, where we at? Oh yeah, so pretty much he was coming out here and I had the song Like Me on my tape. I had already dropped it, it was already out, you know. But it was on shout out my boy Ready Rock that made the beat. It was D4L, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, type vibe. Yeah. So all I wanted to do is let him hear it so I could just have his blessing. You know what I mean? I'm like, you know what I'm saying? It was inspired by you. So yeah, play my respects, pretty much. So I hit him, I'm like, yo, bro, anyway, you can goddamn, I can play this at the club tonight when he come. So he hit me back, but like 10 minutes passed, and he FaceTimed me. So I'm like, yo. So I heard him playing Zookie. So I'm like, oh shit, all right, word, da. Yeah. So he turned the camera and go like this. And all I see is Fable talking about, boot up, bitch, boot up. I'm not gonna hold it. And I'm sitting in the car like a daisical as hell, smoking blood. Oh yeah, what's good, nigga?
This shit unreal.
And he turned that goddamn camera, dog.
Nigga like, it's Fable, nigga.
I was like, oh shit. It was like when you see the principal walk, I'm like, oh shit. Like, I was like, boot up, bitch.
Yeah.
Oh shit, what's good? Yo, legend. Get y'all like, dog, love, bless.
That shit out the blue.
Yeah.
You sent a message, this nigga sent a FaceTime.
Yeah, exactly. So then
crazy.
He was just on some shit like, man, that motherfucker hard, bro. I heard us, man. I need that shit. He said, man, I need that shit in my playlist right now. He was just going on how hard it was. He was like, man, he was like, man, send me open verse. I'll help that motherfucker tonight. I'll help that bitch right now. I'm like, there's no fucking way. I'm like, yo, I ain't gonna hold you. It was just like, ain't no god shit. Ain't no way, boy. Ain't no fucking way, boy. I called this nigga. I called Dan so goddamn quick. I was like, for the love of God, send me the open version. Just came on. I understand, fuck your session. Whoever you recording this, tell them niggas I'm doing dub towards the session. I need this shit now. Now I need that shit yesterday, Randy. Now.
In no time.
Yeah, I'm talking about send that shit right over. And then a couple days passed, it was crazy, bro. I had just tapped in with him, like, hey, just checking it. He was like, I ain't gonna hold you. I finished that shit like 3 days ago, but I listened to it again, man. But you snapping that shit, man. I gotta make sure I
gotta tighten up.
So it was just like, just knowing that he gave a fucking enough about my music and my craft to, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, the artist, especially, is just like, if you just doing it out of love, he's like, nigga, you gonna take what I get. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have
whatever he dropped, that's what it is.
Yeah, but he literally told me that, nigga, not only had I been what I did, fulfill what I said I was gonna do for you, I took the time out to perfect it because I doubled down on it because I've
exactly how the NFT work. I've been hearing a lot about it. Say you can get money about it.
I'm not gonna hold you. I'm still working on that. I got a partner that has been filling me in. I ain't even about to start that conversation because I don't even want niggas being like
confused.
Yeah, don't even put that in the goddamn caption.
He said, buy them all. Come on.
Yeah, all the NFTs we can get.
Cop them all.
I don't want to mislead nobody. Just know we've definitely working on some projects. It's gonna be dope. It's gonna come with nice content. You know what I mean? So.
That's what's up, though. That's what's up. You gotta put yourself on all platforms, though. We're saying give yourself the best possibility.
You gotta stay with the times, man. Shit, you get left real quick.
How you able to stay so consistent in this game, though? Because you've been around for a minute, though.
I mean,
long time.
You know when they say when you do what you love, it ain't really a job.
Okay.
You know, it's just like
something you do.
You wake up and you Bobby Blaze.
It's like a habit.
It's not nothing.
I don't put on a persona.
It's my life.
You know what I'm saying? It's a LLC. Like, I literally, like, nigga, all that shit. That shit's on my, like, when I go to the bank, I literally tell niggas that Bobby Blaze. Like, I get mail that says Bobby Blaze on it, nigga. My family calls me Bobby Blaze. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
stamp.
Yeah, you feel me? So it's like, I'm not no a nigga with a rap persona called Bobby Blaze. You know what I'm saying? It's like, whole time thinking my real name James. That's why I be weak when I be seeing the memes and shit on Instagram. It was like, I think who was it? I think Priya posted it. Hey Millie, she was like, when people come tell when you tell people come to tell you who you came to see, man, tell me stage name. Don't nobody want to tell that about no James. I'm like, damn, you killed me. She said James and Bobby. I was like, damn, Bobby, my goddamn rap man. I was like, damn, you shouldn't be.
His name James, but he Bobby.
Word up, I mean, but it's just once you, it's all one entity though. You know what I mean? So it's just, you know what I mean?
So what's the name? Is it hard to stay with? As the game changed, because you see a lot of the flows done changed. Like especially from when you first started though, you evolve with it. Your flow is not the same, but it's like advancing, but it's still you organically.
I mean, that's the thing. When you, like I said, when you embrace who you are, bro, when you truly embrace what you believe in, not what the fad is, not what's popping right now, not what's. You know what I'm saying? What's trending. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm always going to be on my energy, my time. This, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be my show. You know what I mean? Like, nigga, I'm creating my narrative. You know what I'm saying? This is Bobby Blaze hour, nigga. You know what I mean? So, it's, you know, as long as you have that energy with everything that you do, it's like, what more can you really ask for, bro? You know what I mean?
So you done found a purpose. You done found your purpose through the music, though, as being an artist.
Literally, because like I said, growing up as a kid, like I've always loved music. Music's always been in my life, but like I won't like, oh, I was a young, oh, look, I'm rapping, you know.
But besides you, who else influenced you or you listen to?
I mean, Pharrell is still love everything, man. But for real, it's like my people influence me. You know, like, y'all influence me. You know what I'm saying? Like the
your environment
people that support me. Yeah, my environment, because all my music is based off what I'm going through at the moment. Was my life consisted of. Like,
you receive the energy.
You feel me? I literally receive that. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's literally, you know what I'm saying?
Feed off the energy though.
Yeah, I'm not one of the people that just sit there and write out, like, I could just sit there like, I'm about to write a song about da 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 da. You know what I mean? It's like literally like, when like before y'all even came up, he was just playing some BC Baby for me. I was vibing out to. You know what I'm saying?
It's like painting a picture. It's like whatever's on your mind is what you're putting out. Like that's what you're expressing in real life.
You gotta keep it organic.
A certain thing. It's how you feeling at the moment.
When it's organic, you ain't gotta question it. You know, it's just now it's just a matter of making sure you deliver it in the way that it's still ear friendly, but still
they receive your message.
They still receiving my art how I want it to be portrayed. Influenced by these energies that we put around us, that we allow around us. A lot of times it's not even energy we intentionally put around us. These are energies you just scrolling down. You can just scroll down your timeline and you'll fuck around, interact with something, or you'll just it might be a sound. It might just use a capture some shit. Something subconsciously will fuck you up. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's why. So a lot of times, like even when you ask me about the metaverse shit, bro, like I got one of my Oculus shits, but it's like I took my time on that shit. It's like I can literally see weak mind. I ain't gonna say weak-minded individual, but someone who doesn't have a full grasp on their reality. Could truly get lost in that shit, bro. Right. You know, like, you know what I'm saying, from reality, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, I'm about to go like the same way we'll hop on the sticks. You know what I'm saying? We'll hop on the sticks, play 2K.
Call of Duty.
You know what I'm saying? Girls, you know, like goddamn watch a movie or something like that. Read a book. You know, with this, bro, it's like you can literally be an entire entity, entire different entity in a whole nother world, bro. Yeah. You know, it's different. This ain't like The Sims, bro. You know what I mean? It's different, bro. So that's why I've experienced it, bro. I've seen it, bro. It's
realistic.
It's a lot of pros and cons to it.
A lot of pros and cons, like,
but it's something they doing. You know, as another form of distraction, though, to keep us aware of unaware of our full capabilities, though, for real. So we can't be aware of ourselves and our own thoughts and how we feel about a lot of shit, though. That's why they gonna force that shit on our brain, though. So you have no other way to think. Like
that's why, like I said, you control the narrative.
You got to.
At the end of the day, it's a matter. You know, it's like one of those. I can go to work and be the result of my environment, or I can go there and I can create the environment that I'm going to be immersed in.
Yeah.
I can go to the studio and, you know what I'm saying, rock out to whatever vibe is already there, or I can come there and I can set the vibe of the studio to what I want it to be. You know, you have the power is yours. Literally, the power is yours in every single situation. Like right now, like, nigga, my arm fall off right now. I can goddamn be depressed about it, cry about it, or I can goddamn accept what I can't change and embrace what I can.
Sure.
All right, I can't do shit with that arm, but I'm like, shit.
Fuck it, them motherfuckers
I might know a nigga that got some robot arms. You know what I'm saying? Like, just hypothetically, but it's just like
perspective.
You can spend your time thinking about how all the time, like, oh, why your arm is fucked up? I don't have my arm no more. Oh, what am I gonna do without it? Or you can start proactively thinking, what am I gonna do to goddamn figure some shit out about the arm, nigga? You know what I'm saying? Like, literally, like, it's two different ways to think about it. You know what I'm saying? Is your cup full, half full? I had a pretty dope childhood, man. Like,
you got to be a kid.
Literally, like, we regularly, like, nigga, we used to watch SmackDown versus Raw. I was Cam, I was a goddamn Cub Scout. I was in goddamn ROTC. I was in goddamn Drama Club. Goddamn, I'm skipping up and down. You know what I'm saying?
You've been different, basically.
Nigga, I'm talking about, I done did the debutante shit where niggas wear the all white suits and shit and do the 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. I was in the newspaper doing that shit with a white top hat on.
Moves.
You know what I mean? I didn't march the parades, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was like testing in the top 10% in the country when I was in goddamn 4th, 5th grade doing them little SRT, I think it was like either a benchmark or something. I think it was it's called a benchmark, I think. Or like the SRT, I forgot what it was called out here.
One of them standard tests they make.
One of them tests that pretty much test like where you are. Yeah, like test where you are so they know where to.
See where you at with the rest of the class.
Yeah, like they put me in the gift program, all that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, I ain't cussed for the first time, so I got that almost like 6th, 7th grade. You know what I mean? So
niggas felt lit when he was cussing.
Nah, I was got there like, oh shit, my bad, oh my god. You know what I mean? Because I was just always a humble, genuine guy. You know what I mean? Like. I was like, it's crazy because I had both my parents, but my brother has autism, my older brother. So I had an older brother, but I had to be my older brother's older brother. Okay. You feel me? So it's like
did that make you have to grow up a little faster? Don't be a little more mature.
Absolutely, because there's so many times, so many situations I could count where it was like it just wasn't the average up here. It won't know. You know what I'm saying? Like people started having conversations about their siblings and shit. I just kind of.
Be quiet.
Yeah. Because at the end of the day, everybody's not as open-minded when it comes to the mental health, like the shit we was talking about, bro. You know what I'm saying? Mental health goes a lot farther when it comes to, you know what I'm saying, like whether it be a mental actual affliction, a mental deficiency or something, or whether it be someone just having PTSD and trauma just from living a life as a human. Yeah. You know, but I feel like my brother having autism and truly made it so I'm able to even have conversations like this. Facts. You know, like one thing that I can say came from that stuck with me. It was a classmate my brother had. His name is Hubert. He has autism as well. You know, he has because every autistic child has like a different. It's like a different part of how far it's been developed. Yeah, it's like strands. It's just like weed strands. Yeah. Okay. It's different strands of autism. There's very strong strands and there's mild strands and there's, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So my brother he can pretty much, hello, how you doing? Hey, how you doing, Dejon? Fine. You hungry? Yes. You gonna make you something to eat?
It's levels to
it. What do you want to eat? Cheese sandwich. Chicken nuggets.
Yeah. You can have a regular conversation with you.
Not even, enough for it to be, you can communicate. Yeah. You feel me? So with Hubert, a little bit further than my brother, but it's one of those because something I realized, because my brother having autism, I was able to interact with other children and kids in my schoolmates that had autism. So I remember every day when I would come to school, starting from middle school, they would always be lined up where the nurse's office was. Every morning, I would take time out, like, yeah, good morning, everybody was good, I dapped all the boys, I dapped them up, all the girls, I give them a hug, you know what I'm saying, everybody good, we're gonna get this money today, you know what I'm saying, I just say, something,
just you know
what I'm saying, just some acknowledgement. Just acknowledgement, because literally, because me and my brother never went to the same school, because it's like, I have a very weird chick with him. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, oh yeah, that's the nigga that's like, I suggest you don't say nothing else out your mouth, bro. And the nigga looks like, darn. And then you think I looked at my last name, then he looked at me, I'm like, yeah, so I suggest, please let the next words out your mouth just be nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, please, bro, I don't want to do this, yo. You know what I'm saying? I only want to go there. And that nigga literally was scared of me for like the next, literally to the end of the year. That nigga did not talk to me for the rest of the year. Like, right before like the end of the year, for the niggas went out for something, he's like, hey, yo, can I talk to you, bro? And it's crazy because I almost forgot about it. He looked at me, then I had to put the face back on like I was still upset about it.
Yeah.
What? Like, I was like, I see you through, my boy. Yeah. But no, he was just like, yeah, man, I was gonna let you know, man, I ain't mean nothing by it. Don't. Yeah, I was just like,
cool.
You good, just don't do it no more.
Yeah.
And I walked away. I never had shit else I have to say to him again. But I say that to say, like, I grew up with them the same way I grew up with my brothers. Because I'm like, nigga, a lot of them, when they integrated the special needs kids, a lot of them that when my brother would go to these summer camps and little groups and after school programs, they would be there. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I would greet them the same way. Like I go to them to go pick up my brother. Like, hey everybody,
Same like that was your brother.
The special thing about Hubert though, I don't know what his infatuation was with me, but it was just the fact that, like I said, I didn't treat him like he had special needs. I just talked to him regular as a bitch, bro. He was talking about, do you listen to Kanye West? Yeah, that's my nigga. He good music. Did you And he's smart as a bitch because he'll go down in the nigga entire. He'll choose an artist. Yeah. Did you listen to the unreleased freestyle that was on his album from No, I ain't hear that one, Hubert. Oh, okay. You listen to and he'll literally just think of anything to just stay on the phone with me, bro. He'll say anything to talk to me. Because live till this day, he still calls my mom's phone like, is James around? Because he still wants to talk to me. You know what I'm saying? I let like from time to time just because I know. The second I get on the phone with him, it's gonna be a 40-minute conversation. So I don't. And so it was like I got it's special to me. So that's why even when I do these unity and community days, like it's like I do that shit for everyone, bro. Like I don't want nobody to ever feel left out, bro. You feel me? Because a long time because of how my brother condition, like I felt left out. You feel me? Because I've had to assume a different role that I wasn't. It was new for all of us. Me and my mom. You know what I'm saying? She ain't never had no special needs child before. She's taking care of special needs children. She never had one. So I had to realize that everything that's new to me, nigga, is new to them. Everything new to them is new to me as well. So it's like, nigga, we all learning together. So once I realized that, that's when I was able to grasp the mindset that you asked me. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. I can definitely understand how they give you a different perspective, though. Listen, I had a business, a medical transport business, where I used to transport patients who had Medicaid to and from their appointments, and I used to deal with children who had sometimes autism or at different levels though. I had one group of kids, it was about 6 of them who were brothers though, like they all had autism and had issues going on in their family, but me having to deal with them on a daily, like I drove them probably 3 times a week for like 6 months.
You built relationships with them?
Yeah, I built real relationships with
them.
If
I see you 5 times out the week because I'm coming to pick my brother, I'm like, eventually, I'm like we might as well be in the camp together.
Exactly. Like, and I had to gain patience with them. Like, to get different perspectives with them.
Absolutely.
Like, I really started getting known, like you said, building relationships with them. And it made me a better person, though, like you said. So I could definitely understand why.
Yeah, because then there's been time where I literally like I ain't gonna lie, I don't do none of that bullying shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, not even just supposed to be like people in period. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. Niggas used to fry all the time in school. You know what I'm saying? I'm with that, but bullying shit, I ain't even gonna lie, I never had no soft spots for that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially when it came to special, you know what I'm saying, special needs, like I said, my brother. So it's like, nigga, even if I seen somebody else, like, hey, yo, cut that shit out, bro. That shit, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. And like, I remember one time, we like, you know what I'm saying? You know, a lot of times, like, special needs, they like, when they go to use the bathroom, they just drop their pants. You know what I'm saying? So,
be in the bathroom.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of times, like, don't let me be in there and I hear somebody like, yo, you know what I'm saying? We ain't doing that. You know what I'm saying? I go over there, hold their pants up, while, you know what I'm saying? A little something. Or either I'll stand in front of them so niggas ain't just out here being weirdos. You know what I mean? Like, it's the little things that matter, bro, because before anything else, bro, before I'm an artist, before you're a podcaster, before you know what I'm saying, before we are anything, bro, we humans, bro.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I'm saying? We are human beings that all have natural, uncontrollable feelings and emotions.
Spiritual beings.
Spiritual beings
if
those feelings and emotions are not attended to and acknowledged the proper way, you know what I'm saying? It can be a rabbit hole. It can literally be it can become a rabbit hole to destruction, bro. Yeah. Like, I've literally had people tell me, like, a conversation kept them from going over the edge, bro. You feel me? Like, that's wild, bro. You know what I'm saying?
It's your energy, though. That's all it takes.
You know, and just, like I said, that's why I said, that just knowing that my voice has a purpose. You know what I'm saying? That's my purpose here, bro, to pay it forward. Like, that's one movie that I can say I will never regret. I feel like they still need to play that shit to this day.
I remember that, though. They played that in school.
Watch that shit in school. Pay it forward.
You gotta see that one, though, man.
What's it about?
With the little boy and the teacher.
With the little boy and the teacher.
What the teacher saved them?
No, I forgot the whole movie.
Pretty much.
You do something
It was like a fortune
for somebody else.
Right?
It's pretty much an overall message saying that the purpose to life, bro, is to pass on knowledge, bro. To pass on, to drop jewels.
And kind gestures.
Bro, you pay that shit forward. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, you ever seen the shit where you'll be at McDonald's, hey, what the person behind me get?
I'm gonna pay for that shit too.
And you just leave.
Yeah, you don't
wait for acknowledgement.
You don't even let them
You don't tell them that.
For sure.
You just go because you know what? I made a little extra money this week. Somebody deserve a break.
I got you. Or the lady behind me, like, I got her groceries too.
Goddamn, giving a homeless person money not because they asked for it, but because they genuinely need it. You know what I'm saying? That's paying it forward. Or going and you got an extra nigga. I done went in the back of my car and gave a homeless nigga a hat, a jacket, a shirt, something random that I know I'm not about to wear. Just something like, I much rather see somebody.
Use it and wasted.
Then me is just sit here. You know, I end up goddamn using it to clean some shit up or something. You know what I mean? I'd much rather pay that shit forward.
Your whole event is paying it forward.
Literally, like my birthday. That's a prime example of paying it forward, bro. So that's been literally my
So did you see that?
motif.
I mean, I know you mentioned the event that you went to that y'all used to have when you were younger, but did you see this on a daily basis when you were younger? Like people paying it forward? Like what made you want to be so giving? Because it's a cold world out here, though. A lot of people don't care about others.
I ain't gonna lie, I was raised with love, bro.
Okay.
I ain't gonna hold you. Like my family was very big on don't let nobody talk to you no type of way. I don't care who they are. You know what I mean? They were real big on I don't care what you go through, you can go out here and kill 30 people right now. I just know as long as you be upfront with me and tell the truth, you're gonna figure that shit out. I'm still gonna love you. Can't nothing make me not love you. You feel me? You know, and a lot of times we took that shit for granted. I took that shit for granted for a very, very, very long time, bro. And it really took me going through certain situations in life to realize that when you accept what you can't change and embrace what you can, that's when the change that you've truly been looking for will come. We put so much energy and focus into things that are relevant that we literally can't do anything about. When we took that same amount and we took a third of that energy and actually put it into the things that we want to accomplish and want to actually manifest in our lives, we'd have it.
Yeah, but that would take for you. People have to deal with themselves and deal with those issues within themselves, though. And look at themselves and have self accountability though. And it's so much easier to point them fingers at somebody else or the outside world, the outside sources on why your life or things not going as planned though.
You're right.
It's hard to just be real with yourself though. People not being truthful with themselves though.
I mean,
so much.
But guess what? Who's the easiest person to keep it real with?
Yourself.
That's what it's supposed to be. That's what it's supposed to be. That's what, but it's even harder.
That's what it is. It ain't what it's supposed to be.
It's even harder because people don't even know who they are though. Because like you said, like we said about social media, they get so many influence of what they think they should be or who they think they should be or how they should live or think that they don't even know what they really actually think though.
And at the end of the day, that right there will just depict the energy right there off rip, bro. Like you can tell somebody's energy and somebody's intentions. You can tell all that shit without a nigga talking.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta open your mouth. Just let me stand here for like 5 minutes. I might not even need that long. You know what I'm saying? I can feel
I see what
energy,
you want.
I can feel intention. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, yeah, watch that nigga. I don't know what he on.
Yeah, no, you definitely can feel the energy.
Where am I? That nigga, he got that passed. All right, that nigga got to hit the head. Nah. You know what I'm saying? It's little shit,
simple
bro.
things like that.
Little shit like that. Like, people don't read this.
Up.
Literally reading the room, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can tell if you talk about some shit and people ain't fucking with it, shut the fuck up and change the subject or something. Like, or if you can tell that, you know what I'm saying, a certain subject is, you know what I mean? Like, even just anything, bro.
No, but sometimes I feel like them conversations need to be had.
Oh no, I can feel that. No, I ain't talking about the real nigga. I'm talking about those people that just be talking.
Yeah.
You know, I won't even talk about me when I was talking about that. I'm talking about people that, you know, like that'd be that one nigga that maybe had one too many drinks. And that nigga just start talking wild as a bitch, and it's like he not really. I'm like, hey, there's a woman here, bro. Like, yo, like. You know what I'm saying? It's like
You
one of
go loud
those.
with it.
Yeah, it's like one of those. Like, nigga, you not even, like, read your energy around the room. Like, you're not even realizing you're the problem.
Yeah.
If you would take the time to acknowledge that, nigga, you maybe have had too much to drink, you wouldn't have to worry about why niggas don't want to come out with you no more. You don't got to worry about why you always get kicked out of somewhere. You ain't got to worry about why, you know what I'm saying, niggas always talking about why you think you got a problem drinking, nigga, because shit like that. You know what I mean?
Have you had a long time, like, or you have one brother, just only one brother?
Yeah, just one brother.
Okay, so you spend a lot of time alone?
Yeah, I do. I ain't gonna lie. I spend the majority of my time to myself for real, for the most
Because
part.
I do meditation, I was name through that. I was name found a lot of time alone though, a lot of time my own thoughts was name, and able to really see and understand my true beliefs and principles and things I stand on and different
If you're
things.
not comfortable with yourself, man, you can't try to make yourself comfortable with others. That's something a lot. That's why it's like I've come to realize a lot of relationships don't work out for me because it's like I've never been one to, as much as I love others, as much as I, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, your mental health, your spiritual health, your physical health is always going to come. It has to come. It has no choice but to come first.
Yes.
You know, I understand building and okay, whatever what you don't have, I can match and da da da. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I'm not saying I want to come to the table with 100% of my shit together because no one ever has 100% shit together.
But you gotta come.
But at the end of the day,
bold, though.
I feel this is my biggest thing with relationships. I feel like it's irresponsible and disrespectful to someone for you to engage, to knowingly know that you are not where you want to be or where you need to be to fully engage or indulge in this individual, and you still go about that to entangle yourself in their emotions and their web of life and shit, like, bro, that's exactly what it is.
Depends on if you putting on the facade or you just being honest from the jump. Because if you tell somebody up front, hey, I don't got this going on, but I have this guy going on. If you want to move forward, now you know what's going on, move forward. But if you selling them a dream, then I feel what you're saying.
Yeah, I feel that. But I mean, yeah, with me, it's just like, it's like, you know, you got self-esteem issues.
But people don't know. I mean, it's so easy to say it for somebody who
When a person
understands
don't know who
themselves.
they are, they don't know that they're lacking or they're missing something. You don't know it's there. It's kind of like a numb spot. You don't feel it.
Yeah, you don't know until actually you look back. It's like I started just eating differently. Like I do fasting. Sometimes I'll go without eating for a couple of days, or just straight juices, water, or I do intermittent fasting where it's straight just vegan food. Like when I go back to the meats though, it don't even feel the same, and I feel the difference though. But I would have never felt that before though, and even when I describe it to somebody, they can't understand what I'm saying unless they actually did it themselves though. So it's like you gotta just
go through it to get to it.
Yeah,
like there's no way for you to know how to get through something if you haven't gone through something.
Niggas don't know how to sit in shit though. They don't know how to sit with their own issues
important.
though. It's hard to sit with your own issue because you got so much shit that you can roll up, drink. We're saying go out, hop on your phone. So much things to throw you away from your own issues though. Nobody sits and they will say on problems to be able to uncover what those issues is. And it's so easy to even try to think of it. No bullshit. Like who wants to think about what's my issue? Like that shit.
What's wrong with me?
Who wants to really
It's
think?
hard as bringing it to yourself.
It's hard bringing it to yourself. But that's the mature thing though. But your environment plays such a big role though. And a lot of times your environment, you don't see nobody doing it. And not saying you have to see somebody, but sometimes certain people need that environment to be able to push them in that certain area. You had a certain environment where you were raised with love though, so it gave you a chance to be able to even think freer though. It's
hard for you to try to live the life of a swimmer. You ain't got no water, nigga.
Facts though, bro.
Like nigga, it's hard to live the life of a runner, and all the road around you is gravel, and you ain't got no shoes, nigga. Like,
Facts.
where the fuck you gonna train at? You know what I mean? It's like you have to be able to put yourself in that right environment. Like I said, like creating it all goes along with perspective and narrative, bro. If you don't speak the energy you need around you, nigga, you're not gonna get the
What
energy
is the energy
around
you trying to bring?
Yeah, if you wake up and say, man, my day about to be shitty, guess what?
Your
8
day
times
gonna
out of
be
10,
shitty.
you've already made it shitty.